Good decision to bowl first here. The openers won't find this easy in the early overs. Got to be a great chance for some cheap wickets. First ball of the match.
Oh, great run out. That's out.
An innings that promised much and really in the end delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Is the new batter for India.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Misses everything. Got that away nicely. Good pick up, big chance. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover field. 8 runs out of
first
there.
over.
India
are now on a
right up fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus. Back to line and length.
End of the second over. India
all over
now
the park.
20 for 1.
Doesn't beat the infield. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Coming into bat
And with
at
that
number
wicket,
4
the new batter
for
will mark
India.
centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Right out of the test
End
ball,
of the
off
third
the middle,
over.
and
India
it flew
are
to the
now
boundary.
25
5
for
runs
2.
added in that over. India are 25 for 2.
How will he reply?
No. Terrible shot. Wow, that's missed a lot. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's going a long way.
End
What
of the
a
fourth
shot.
over. India
Well, that's a
are
waste
now
of a delivery.
26 for
Absolutely
2.
no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Maharaj, the left armour, is the new bowler from the north end. Nearly gets the edge. Maharaj with a great delivery there. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Catch it!
End
The
of
over,
the
just
fifth
one
over.
off it.
India are now
7
7
for 2.
for 2.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Kohli goes large again. 2 maximums in a row. We're in for a treat here, I reckon.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Crunch. That's been middled again, and it'll be another maximum. Gee, this batter's going to need a heat pack on his shoulders. That's how hard they're swinging. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. And caught. That's just superb.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
The right-hander is coming into bat at number 5 for India.
Straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flicked the wrist.
Over.
Run out
India
to the boundary.
are now
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Stevens, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Might look to go big again here.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Straight to the fielder. South Africa with a massive shout. Yeah, that could have been missing the stumps. Not the worst review.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
The player departing the field, out LBW.
Disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down
is coming into
as a
bat
fail.
at number 6.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Gone. Great reflexes. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
The right-hander is coming into bat at number 7 for India.
They bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Smacks that away through the gap.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Whacked away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. A direct hit and this could be gone. And out, deep fine, had to run around a bit and they've got to the drop of the ball and taken a great catch. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air and they've taken a good catch.
So your
As
command
they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little
the batting
differently.
team and now
Not
on
too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The left-hander
And with
is
that
coming
wicket,
into
we'll
bat
see a
at
change
number
out
8.
in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Singh taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Swept away but finds the fielder. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Too straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
It's so difficult being a bowler sometimes. Pitched on a good length and they've just watched it sail out of the ground.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Crack. Head was completely
End of the
still and they
ninth
struck
over.
that
India
hard,
are now
high
on
and long for
7
6.
for 6.
That was a big hit. Incredible power, just incredible. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but it still goes for 6.
Oh, end of the over. 22 off it. India are 107 for 6. Maharaj, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller. and they've been put away.
Singh has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Catch it!
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Catch!
Caught. That's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now. You need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The left-hander is coming in to bat at number 9
play within
for
the V
India.
early and expand as they get settled. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
That's 2 wickets in a row. The bowler is now on a hat-trick.
Coming
into bat at number 10. Please
On a
make him
hat-trick
welcome.
now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Misses everything. They've really polled the runs on in that innings. Not the best bowling, though. That's let the total get away from them. Such a big total to chase now. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. First ball.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Perfectly timed.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Big edge. Where's that going? Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Edge, amazing delivery. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
End
Really
of the
playing all
first
their
over.
shots that
South
over.
Africa
Very
now
expensive.
15 for none.
Yadav, the spinner, coming into the attack. That's out. Caught. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As
the
it is,
left-hander
they've
is
got to
coming
walk
into
back,
bat at number
barely
3
troubling the
for South
scorers.
Africa.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
End
4
of the
runs
second
added in
over.
that over.
South Africa are now
19 for 1.
for 1.
Singh from the north end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Goes over the top with that shot. Drilled that one away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Nearly gets the edge. Singh with a great delivery there. Massive outside edge. Can't get that outside the ring field. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
End of the third over.
9 runs
South
coming
Africa
from it.
are now
South
on
Africa
28
28
for 1.
for 1. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Catch it!
Great shot.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
How will he reply?
Gone. Right all around that one. What a delivery.
The
Two
player
down,
departing
the
the
long
field,
walk back to the
bowl,
pavilion
the
for
27.
them.
South
This could be
Africa
a
are
huge
now
swing
on
of momentum.
9-2.
New batter comes to the
right-hander
crease.
is coming
Never
into
an
bat
easy time
at
to
number
come into
4.
bat after the fall of a wicket.
End
Really
of the
playing all
fourth
these
over.
shots that
South
over.
Africa
Very
are now
expensive.
on 40 for 2.
The right-arm medium bowler
the new
is coming
bowler
on
into
to
the
bowl
attack.
from the north end. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Edge, but it drops safely.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
End of
That
the
showed
5th
great
over.
skill.
South Africa
Lovely
are
timing.
now
The boundary was the
57
only
for 2.
place that ball was heading.
That's the over. South Africa are 57 for 2. The right
Shotman
armour
Gill,
is coming on
the
to
new
bowl
bowler
for the
into the
south
attack.
end. Doesn't beat the infield. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Not needed. A poor line and length. Not much effort needed to hit that to the boundary.
They've gone up here. Swept away but finds the fielder.
The timing unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
End of the
and
6th
what a beauty
over.
it was.
South
Say
Africa
what you want
are
about the
now
bowling,
on
you still have to hit them.
53 for 2.
Majestic batting. Pandya from the north end. That's a confident appeal.
Nice bowling.
India having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, not the best. Great call by the umpire, though.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. How will the bowler respond? Rose watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Stubulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Cuts that off well in the infield. Great shot through the gap.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Lovely cover, guys.
End of the
Straight to
7th
extra
over.
cover
South
field.
Africa are
Well,
now
that was a struggle,
6
getting smacked
for 2.
all over the park.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Nicked it. A direct hit and this could be gone. Everyone's gone up. Massive outside edge. Two straight and punched through the leg side.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting
South Africa
like that.
are now
Gets
on
onto the front foot
9
early,
for 2.
well-timed, and 4 runs.
13 runs
Rohit
added
Sharma,
there.
the new
South
bowler
Africa
into the attack.
9 for 2.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That was a lovely shot. Got down low and times the sweep brilliantly. Fully deserved boundary.
Gets that away.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Clever shot. Moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Power and precision in that shot.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Fantastic running. Turn 2 into 3 there. Stunning delivery.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
The left-hander is coming into bat
comes
at
charging
number 5
out to the crease.
for South
They're
Africa.
quick to take guard and face up.
Into the
New
attack
bowler
for
is coming
India.
into the attack. Thick edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. No. Terrible shot.
Just 2 to win.
Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter.
And that marks the end of the match. South Africa
brilliantly.
complete a
All
decisive
timing on that
victory
shot.
in this match. Thank you very much for joining us
You
here to
never
this
knew
match.
which way this match was going. A great finish to a super match that had everything.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.